Kev, it was an important 3 points on Tuesday night to maybe settle a few people down, but it's about building on that now, isn't it?
Yeah, listen, I think the result was all important, and I think the performance was pretty good. As I say, it's always a really, really tough place to go and get any result, and it's always tight. So, pleased, and has a dig in at the end as well. So, overall, it's nice to have 3 points on the board again.
Yeah, and Danny Waldron getting that winning goal, that'll do his confidence a world of good, won't it? And he took his goal really well.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, I think when you see someone go through, you're hoping that's the moment, and as you say, he slotted it very well, and delighted for him because it's not been easy coming team that's been results haven't been great. He's coming to full-time football and all that comes with it. So pleased that he's up and running now, and with the other forwards that came on as well, I thought they never saw.
Yeah, it was a bit of a blow, wasn't it, to lose Gus Scott Morris in the build-up to the game, but JD stepped in and did excellently. What's the situation with Gus? I mean, is there a bit of an update on him?
Yeah, we're just waiting for his knees coming down, the swelling's coming down, so that's good news. So we'll see how that is.
Yeah, I mean, just on JD's performance, he was brilliant, wasn't he? Up and down that right-hand side.
Yeah. And, the nous and know-how he has in the game, and like you said, the energy as well, that he didn't stop, and that's, having not played since November, I think it was. So to come in and do that was unbelievable, and not a surprise though, knowing him. Yeah,
it was important 3 points, like we said, but it's still very congested down there. I mean, obviously not everybody's on the same games, but 3 points can sort of change the spring quite quickly, and it's quite. How do you sort of see it down there at the minute?
Yeah, as you say, really tight, and all we can focus on is the next game. Give everything we got in that, and try and get a result, and you can't affect anyone else and what anyone else is doing. So. There's no point even worrying about other results, etc. And you've got to get to a certain amount of points yourselves, and and each game, and see where that takes you.
Yeah, and like I said, it's Aldershot coming to Rootsall this weekend. Tommy Ridgington's done a fantastic job there, and they're up there in the league. They've had a good cup run as well. It'll be a very difficult game, won't it?
Yeah, without a shadow, and I think we played well at their place, but a tight game again. And Tommy's done a brilliant job there, and. They've got some very good players, especially in the attacking areas, and they've scored lots of goals. So we've got to be on their game. They're a real danger, a real threat. Had a good result the other night, and I think it'll be a good game. Because I think two teams that want to play the right way and want to go win games, and I think that makes for a good game going ahead.
Yeah, back at Rootsall as well, where we'll be playing 5 of our next six games as well. So be going into a very busy period, and you'll be wanting to get that winning feeling back at Rootsall, won't you?
Yeah, without a doubt. It's with a couple of results that haven't been great for us, but we previously been good, very good at home. And the performances have been there. We've got to keep them levels up, and so hopefully find our feet in front of the goal again, and look to take it forward and make it a difficult place for teams to come, which it is, and get the fans making a lot of noise and helping the lads, and hopefully we'll give them something as well.
Yeah, and as I said, a busy schedule, busy time coming up. It's about trying to keep everybody as fresh as possible, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it quite intense games we've had, and as you say, we're going to go Saturday, Tuesday now again for a few weeks. So listen, might be a chance to freshen up at the right time, and we'll have a look at that depending on what the game looks like.
Excellent, thank you.
Kev, obviously Adam Crouth getting his first goal for the club on Tuesday. How pleasing is it to have a marauding centre half who can be an attacking threat in his own right?
Yeah, listen, we knew, having watched him, that he was a threat from set pieces. He's very good in the end, quite dominant, and it's something we felt we needed to add as well. And someone who gets on the end of things in the box, it's a knack. And even the games previous, he's had chances and manages to find himself in them situations. But pleased for him, it's a good delivery as well from James, and found himself in the 6-yard box and took it very well.
And in the second half, you were able to substitute 2 strikers for another 2 strikers. How did that feel?
Yeah, strange. But yeah, pleasing because to say the work Cards puts in for the team, and Danny obviously as well. So to freshen up and bring the 2 on, I thought they'd done ever so well when they come on. And if your centre halves that have just dealt with 2 and 2 fresh ones are coming on, that can be quite daunting, I suppose. So pleased. There's competition for places as well. That if you get in, you've got to perform.
And as you touched on before, record against Aldershot isn't great. I think it's 1 win in the last 11 meetings. So determined to put that right on Saturday.
Yeah, next game. We want to just win the next game. Doesn't matter who it's against. They're a good side, as I say, and cause teams a lot of problems with what they've got going forward. But we had a good game at their place and a tight one. So listen, we'll be ready.
And you had a great turnout on Tuesday night with your away support. What would your message be to them and maybe any fans who've got the playoffs back in mind now?
No, just next game. Let's give everything for the next game. As you say, the turnout that we took away again is unbelievable, and results ain't been there maybe the last few weeks, but for us to get the result for them as well Tuesday night's massively important. And listen, we need them with us every step of the way, and I'm sure they will be.
Cheers.
If he's selected, it'll be Ollie Kensdale's 100th game for Southend. It must be one of your sort of proudest signings. He's done really well since.
Yeah, I think he's probably the first one in the door. So, the level of consistency he's shown, I think, is a testament to him. He's a very good footballer, we know that, and part of a defence that's the best in the league at the minute. So that's a credit as well. So, he's done brilliant, and for him to get 100 games under his belt, if selected, is a great achievement for him.
Yeah. How's Ollie Coker? Is he back training, or is
he joined in training today? So we'll see how he's after that, and how he's reacted from training to see where he is, but getting closer.